anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Testing the right side here. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got his man in the open field. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Seminoles. And Kirk, how important is that even after a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. A 1st down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Montgomery. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rent and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. How about this? Not even 2 minutes in, and this offense has created a quick red zone opportunity. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the ball is picked off. He can go. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. You know, bring him down after just a short pickup. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
That completion sets up an important third-down play. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The fourth down completion to the running back.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Gators. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the left. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warren. And going back to Fred Litnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Florida State. Great connection there for 6 points. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. There's a 1st and 10 play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in the summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. looking to chuck it again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Gators look to keep this drive moving.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Good as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass not complete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. They'll try the ground game here. He finds some space. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And he'll get him down that time. Pass caught. Second down now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They keep him guessing with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He's running out of time here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And this time it's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. He's throwing for it on fourth down. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And and is incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Past the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Handoff from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
And this This guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. The 40, at the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Noles looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. The offense really thinking here.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense getting set, second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The Seminoles will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Gain sets up a third down and goal from the 6. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will not be brought down. The Eagles score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Now, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Knowles, to put them on top now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. And the Noles moving quickly down the field here. 1st and 10 after the offense.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, it is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. Tackled, but first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Noles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do it.
Looking for a deep completion. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Quarterback, here's snap adjustments now for this defense. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A play action looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it from the gun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. On the run, he'll let it go. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think it.
Now here he goes. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Catch made on the outlet. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain in time. And the Knowles come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Knowles will look to convert here on 4th down. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this
looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense success the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Williams. And the Seminoles come to the line in a hurry up. They're going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's an out route. The catch made. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making...
Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
He keeps it on a design run. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Bringing pressure. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, as the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Excellent field position here for the offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Seminoles. They are pouring it on now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Grabbed by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
22.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Let's it go.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game. The offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. They didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. He shreds the tackle. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
He's got it near the end zone. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Knowles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Knowles. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Here's the 2nd down play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's caught. It's Williams. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To the air, it's Lacey. Snags the quick throw. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Seminoles will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
And the quarterback dropping back. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Back-to-back deep shots. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Lacey. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The sophomore making an excellent catch there. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers a chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.